Hello, welcome. I'm grateful that you're here with me today. You are awesome. I know. It's a cheesy thing to say, but here we are. This is a space of me that you're welcome to join me in. I'm not going to claim that this is always going to be a positive space. There's a lot of fear, suffering, and anxiety surrounding our collective of beings. Oppression, death, deforestation, greed, greed, and greed, climate change, COVID. Okay, I'll stop there. But the point of inviting you here is this is the space where we're going to practice together to find an oasis within ourselves amongst all the bullshit. I don't practice a specific religion or spiritual construct, nor am I a guru, a master, or a teacher. I'm just a student. In the capitalist world scheme of things, I'm a butcher at a corporate hotel on the land that belongs to the Chinook Nation that is currently renamed Portland, Oregon. I was raised in a divorced home where one house didn't practice any sort of spirituality and the other house was devoted to born again Christianity. In the words of George Carlin, I broke away from the church when I reached the age of reason, as he says. I'm still learning to this day the colonial construct of Christianity and how its continual attempt to devour other cultures and assimilate them, but I digress. So, yeah. After I broke up with religion, I didn't go straight to there is no God. I've read a lot of different texts. The Bhagavad Gita, the Quran, books about the vision the Aboriginal peoples have, Buddhism, Taoism. That's really enough about me. I'm sure we'll learn more about each other as we go. I'm in no way going to stand here on some sort of pile of books and declare one over the other. Instead, I'd like to practice a simple meditation with you. Maybe in the future we'll do some guided meditations that I've found in some interesting books. Or maybe I'll feel inspired to write one myself, or maybe a poem that I've written in the past will fit. Or maybe you could share one with me that you have found interesting. But for now, I want to focus on a basic. I lost this practice for a while, but found it again during the lockdown period in the summer of 2020. It was a great time to figure out how to center myself again. So I found a Vipassana video on YouTube and started up again, and that's where we're going to start today. So yeah. The reason why I do this simple meditation is because it's a practice. What I mean by that is that the more often I do it, the more places I can do it. It's a calming and a state of being that can bring clarity to stressful situations. I use it at work. When I was a line cook, buried in tickets, moving so fast, and the last time I had eaten was like 8 hours ago, and I'm being pushed to my physical and mental and emotional limits. Vipassana. Just a couple breaths brings my mind to that space of calm that I've practiced. Because I am that space, we are that space, then I'd, of course, be able to focus better at being a little capitalist cog for the rest of my shift, but that's, whatever. So here's the deal. Hopefully you're joining me from somewhere without distractions. Do whatever you want to make your space feel safe. I'm not saying anything about that. Sit or lay down. Just make sure you're comfortable That's the most important part, is to be comfortable. Now I'm going to play a bell, and every 5 minutes the bell is going to ring. Don't feel obligated, but this is going to be for 15 minutes. Stay for as little or as long as you want. Or pause the video and go longer. So yeah, let's begin. Relax all the muscles in your body. The point here is simply to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. I know this is really simple, but the idea is to focus purely on your breath alone. If any thoughts come into your mind, simply take notice of them and refocus yourself on your breath. Breathe in through the nose, focusing your attention on the breath, and then out through the mouth as far as you can. It's easy to get distracted, and that's okay. Just in through the nose and out through the mouth. Once again, the bell is just there to remind us to focus our attention on the breathing. And if any thoughts come up, acknowledge them and let them float away in the exhale of your breath. Adjust your body as you need to, your limbs and everything. As you feel uncomfortable, just move into a way in which you are comfortable again. It's okay to adjust. Once again, just breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Use the in-breath to acknowledge any thoughts or distractions that may come into you, and use the out-breath to let them go. "15 minutes is up. you can either pause the video and keep going, or you can take one long, deep breath with me. Now that we've arrived at this space and time, I'm going to take the second to be a little bit more candid. This is the first time I've ever done anything like this where I've pre-recorded a video. For a while, I was doing live experiences on Instagram, but I found that to be a little jarring because people would join whenever they noticed, and I would be in a completely different space, and it was hard for them to interact or I guess take in the space. So I'm talking right now freely because yes, the beginning of these videos I want to have a script for, but I also want to follow the meditation with a little bit more candidness of me just expressing myself, because part of me creating this space that you have joined me in is the ability to express myself. I just really want to say thank you, first of all, for watching this video. I'm obviously very new at this. And I hope that this becomes a space of gratitude, because that's really what I want to provide, is a comfortable, safe space for us to find a center and calmness and fill that space with gratitude afterwards. So, with that being said, oftentimes maybe I'll share like a little quote or a passage or something like that that kind of like, brings a mindfulness to this space. For today, once again, I just want to say thank you, and that I'll probably try to do this weekly, but we'll see how that works out because I am working a lot, so finding the time to do this is going to be an effort that I'm going to choose to make. Hopefully I'll see you in this space soon. Thank you for coming, and I guess there's one other thing I want to say, and I know that I was basically finished there, is one of the reasons why I wanted to make this video is because there's a lot of spirituality capitalism out there right now that are creating paywall gates to finding oneself and hearing oneself inner voice, and that's kind of why I wanted to do this. And so I want to end these videos simply by saying no masters, no gurus. Thank you.